Here is Santoska. Santoska is a new game, a combination of tactics, memory, and it has a gaming element in it. The game is suitable for 2 to 6 players in the age of 6 till whenever you want to play it. It's a fast game and exciting till the last moment. Simplicity is the key word to Santoska. By its versatility, this game can also grow into a tactic, more complex game. It's an exciting brain breaker for the whole family. That means that this game can be played very well with children as well as by adults. The game can be learned and understood in 3 minutes. The game begins with dealing the cards. Make 2 rows of cards. You decide which amount of cards you use. 3 cards on a row, the most simple form, makes 6 cards, so 2 rows of 3 cards. When every player has 6 cards stretched out in front of him, the game can be played. At first you take a quick but good look at the cards of the lowest row. You cannot change the order of the cards or look at them again. To look at a card means that you will trade it. When it's your turn, there are 3 possibilities. First, make sure that the first card of the stock is turned around so that you can see it. You can pick a card from the stock and trade it with a card from your lowest row. You can pick a card from the pile, the card that the player on your right side threw away, and trade it with a card from your lowest row. Or you can take a card from the stock and throw it away without trading it. You only play with the lowest row and you cannot touch the upper row yet. When you are satisfied with the cards of your lowest row, by trading or not trading them, you can close the row by playing the Arriba card. The Arriba card is put on the left or the right side of the 3 cards. Playing the Arriba card goes without losing a turn, which means that you can still choose one of the 3 given trading possibilities. Now that you played the Arriba card and closed your lowest row of cards, you can play the upper row. Now the gaming element comes in because you did not see any of the upper row cards yet, and you can trade or stop the game by using the stop card. When you play a stop card, everybody still has 1 turn to go. After the last turn, the cards are turned around and counted. For the scores, you look at the numbers on the cards. The numbers on the cards are penalty points. The penalty points can be cancelled out of the game by having a similar card beside or above the card you counted. Not diagonal. Write down the scores and play again. The game is finished when all the players have more than 100 penalty points, except for one, the one that wins the game. In other words, the game is about collecting as little penalty points as possible. However, there is another challenge. When someone plays exactly 100 points, he is the winner of the game. When someone has more than 100 points, he has to quit the game. The rest of the players continue playing until there is a winner. The Santos card is a special card in a game. A Santos card at the end of the game will give you 5 penalty points. However, when you have 2 Santos cards beside or above each other, you collect 5 bonus points. That means that you can diminish 5 points of your score. Every next connected Santos card gives you 5 additional bonus points. So 3 connected Santos cards give you 10 bonus points. 4 of them give you 15 bonus points, and so on. The game differentiates from many other games because you can easily change the level of toughness. For example, when you play 2 rows of 3 cards, you can easily play the game with younger children. It becomes less simple when you play 2 rows of 4 cards. You could even consider to play with 3 rows of cards. A very nice quality of this game is that it's up to you whether you increase the gambling element, the memory element or the tactical element. The cards appear in 2 colors, except the 10 and the 15. Maybe you can imagine that when you play the game with 3 rows of 5 cards, of which the color has to be equal, you turned a simple family game into a strategic brain breaker. There are many tactical options. For example, you could decide to only leave the lowest row until there are little or no penalty points left. Or you could decide to go to the upper row and try to cancel the penalty points out of the lowest row by collecting cards of the same value in the upper row. You could also decide to play fast and take advantage of the fact that your opponents didn't see all their cards yet. Or unexpectedly you could play exactly 100 points. Fun, excitement, simplicity, memory, tactic, all these elements together in one game, Santoska.